Welcome, welcome, you glorious dedicated pickers, to another edition of, well, you know exactly what this is. We're here to forget the daily grind, shed those responsibilities, and, as our theme so eloquently puts it, another day, another dollar can frankly go fuck itself.
Right. Time to pick some locks.
It is time to relax, unwind, and enjoy picking some goddamn locks. Now, before we dive headfirst into this week's shenanigans, just a quick word from your humble hosts.
Yeah.
Our audience is pretty damn small, which, honestly, probably a good thing.
Keeps it cozy.
We like it cozy, we like it raw, we like it real. So if you're enjoying the ride, do us a solid.
Yeah.
Invite your friends, your family, your drinking buddies, hell, even that weird neighbor who stares at your hands a little too much. Maybe not that guy. Okay, maybe not him. Just for the love of all that is holy, not your toddlers. Seriously.
Oh, God, no.
Have them wait until they're at least 18 before they get to hear our potty mouths and talk about sharp objects. All right. Let's keep the little shit safe and sound.
Definitely. Keep them safe until they're old enough to appreciate the finer points of picking.
Exactly.
Indeed. This community, it really thrives on that shared passion, right? And a healthy dose of irreverence and, well, an almost obsessive attention to detail.
Oh, yeah.
It's a space where you can truly leave the pressures of the working world behind.
Forget the dollar.
Forget the dollar. Just focus on that satisfying click of a well-picked lock, or, the clever engineering of a pin, or even the diabolical joy of making a new challenge lock.
Diabolical joy. Love it.
Today, we've got, a treasure trove of community gems. We're pulling insights from Reddit posts, YouTube videos, showcasing everything from ingenious new tools and, epic battles won, to the surprisingly profound ways people are finding their zen in Locksport.
Finding zen with little bits of metal? Who knew?
Right. So our mission here is basically to extract the most important nuggets of knowledge, the insights from these sources, give you a shortcut to being well-informed about the pulse of our community.
Cut through the noise.
Exactly. With a few surprising facts, maybe, and just enough humor to keep you hooked.
All right, let's stop yakking about the grown-up stuff and dive into the truly good shit.
Let's do it.
First up, in our segment focused on innovation, gear, and just the sheer craftsmanship that permeates our community, we have a massive shout-out to Sandman.
Oh, yeah, Sandman.
Man got his jaw absolutely cracked in jiu-jitsu, seriously messed up.
Ouch. Yeah, I saw that.
And yet he still managed to put out a review. He's talking with a lisp, can't clench his teeth, can't eat solid food.
Wow.
But he's still out here doing the Lord's work. Poor bastard.
That's dedication.
Seriously, though, we're sending all our well wishes to Sandman. Get your mental clarity back, my friend. Rest up, heal that jaw.
Absolutely. Heal up fast.
And for the love of God, maybe stick to locks for a bit, not getting punched in the face.
Probably safer, yeah. His dedication to the craft is, truly undeniable, even through all that.
Totally.
And he provided an in-depth review of Jimmy Long's brand new Select Modular picks.
Ah, the modulars.
Yeah, these picks represent a really fascinating two-in-one concept. It's directly inspired by the one tool challenge you see in high-level lockpicking competition.
Right, like SaintCon, DEFCON.
Exactly. Where pickers are often restricted to using just a single, usually custom-modified tool to open complex locks, really pushes the boundaries of tool versatility.
And Jimmy Long knows that scene, right? He's competed.
Oh, yeah. Jimmy Long himself has competed and won several times, been picking since he was 8 years old.
8, damn.
So he deeply understands the need for efficiency and, compact design in those high-stakes environments.
Makes sense.
The core idea behind these modular picks was basically to create one tool that essentially held two interchangeable lock picks inside one handle.
2 for 1.
Yeah, adhering to the spirit of that one tool rule, but still offering adaptability.
Okay, here's where it gets really interesting, you magnificent bastards.
Yeah.
Sandman absolutely raved about how these modular picks feel just like normal picks.
No difference in feel?
Apparently not. But they take up way less space. He emphasized they don't add any more real estate to your case than a regular Jimmy Long's pick. In fact, he noted they might even be like a quarter-inch shorter.
Wow.
We're talking about fitting as many as 22 modular picks in a tool roll that usually holds only 12 of Jimmy's regular ones.
22 in a 12-pick roll? That's significant.
That, my friends, is a game changer for your everyday carry, your EDC, your critical daily essentials, or if you just don't want to carry a fucking tackle box filled with every single pick you own.
Totally. Streamlines things.
It's incredible how much he loves them. He even admitted he was skeptical at first, maybe Jimmy should focus on other stuff.
Yeah.
But nope. totally won over by the practical utility and the feel.
Well, from a technical perspective, Jimmy Long's is kind of renowned within the community for being, well, the term is over-engineered, over-manufactured, over-designed, overbuilt.
Yeah, that sounds like Jimmy. Built like a tank.
And these new modular picks absolutely maintain that standard, uncompromising. They use 301 high-yield stainless steel,
Okay, the good stuff.
which, as of summer 2025, is basically the strongest tool steel available on the market for lockpicks. It boasts an ultimate tensile strength around 285,000 pounds per square inch. Raw hardened form.
Holy shit.
Yeah. And the design features an injection molded handle with a full tang shank.
Full tang. Nice. So the steel goes all the way through.
All the way through the handle. It's a detail old school pickers like Jimmy himself really swear by for better feedback transmission.
Feel the pins better.
The thinking is that the subtle vibrations, the counter rotations, travel directly from the pin through that uninterrupted shank right into the back of your hand, gives you crucial tactile info.
Makes sense.
Plus, the design incorporates the spiral curvature along the shank right where it meets the shoulder of the handle.
Yeah. What's that for?
It was engineered using finite element analysis, or FEA.
FEA, the computer simulation stuff.
Exactly. For those not familiar, it's a sophisticated simulation method that helps predict how a design will react to stress and force. In this case, it was developed with Christina Palmer.
Okay.
To ensure this specific curvature is designed to absorb excessive force that a lockpicker might apply.
Like when you're getting pissed off at a stubborn pin.
Exactly. Prevents bending, something we all do, often out of frustration, right? When you hit stubborn security pins or maybe tight warding.
Guilty as charged. And the options, man, the options are just fucking insane.
What's he got?
He's got everything you could want. The modular aggressive cycloid set mono, bi, tri, and quad peaks at a precise 19,000ths of an inch.
19th thou.
That's about 0.5 millimeter for our non-US mates. Modular flat hooks in low, short, medium, deep profile.
Your profile's covered.
Rounded hooks too. And Sandman's personal favorite, the gym hooks,
Right.
also in low, short, medium, deep.
The gyms. Got it.
Plus, if you're a cheap bastard like some of us,
Huh.
or you just want a matching motif for your tools, you can 3D print your own damn handles for free.
Oh, he gives away the files?
Yep, Jimmy provides the STL files. Sandman said he printed a set in about 11 minutes on his Bamboo A1 Mini.
11 minutes. That's quick.
Though he did get a bit flustered about how many handle sets you actually get.
Yeah.
It was like, even the pros get flustered with product descriptions, I guess.
Uh-huh. Yeah, sometimes the listings are confusing. Was it 4 handles or sets for 4 picks?
Exactly. A small detail. But it tripped him up a bit amidst all the quality talk.
Right. And beyond the picks themselves, Jimmy's designing other stuff too.
Yeah, a new pinning tray,
Ah, okay.
which Sandman humorously suggested might include a cutout for your drugs.
Uh-huh. Oh, Sandman.
He quickly clarified he was just kidding, of course,
Of course.
but he appreciated that the prototype tray just says Sandman on it. Avoids unintended advertising for other companies in his video thumbnails.
Ah, that's smart. Good consideration for content creators.
Totally. Sandman also talked about the prototypes that used magnets,
Magnets. How'd that work out?
ultimately deemed overkill. Apparently, the little plastic nubs on the handles already create a strong enough snap fit to hold the modular tips securely.
Okay, so magnets weren't needed.
Nope. And he discussed different fastening methods for the modular picks. He favored the Allen-style fasteners for easy replacement of bent picks.
Over like a Chicago screw or something permanent?
Yeah, preferred them over Chicago screws or a permanent dowel-style system. Simpler, easier for field repairs.
Makes sense. Good for replacing bent tips on the fly.
So overall, Sandman absolutely loves these things. He called them fantastic, very cool.
High craze.
Confirmed they pick just fine, no movement, even after all the bending and roughhousing he puts them through with his intense picking style.
Yeah, he can be hard on tools.
And he even hyped up Jimmy Long's starter sets for beginners, called them virtually indestructible.
Because of that 301 steel and the full tang.
Exactly. That high-yield stainless and the full tang with a stress-absorbing taper makes them incredibly durable.
Good for learners who might be a bit heavy-handed.
Totally. As for the price, fucking steal. $10 for 4 modular picks, so $2.50 each.
$2.50 a tip. That's really good.
And $5 for the handle sets, despite that lingering confusion over quantities.
Still, great value.
The key insight here, I think, is how innovative design can directly tackle real challenges for pickers, whether it's competition rules, BDC needs, or just saving space.
Yeah, without sacrificing feel.
Without sacrificing that critical tactile feedback. So for this kind of innovation, the quality and Sandman's sheer ballsy dedication reviewing it while laid out,
Mm-hmm.
I'm giving Jimmy Long's Modular Select Picks and Sandman's review a solid $95.
$95. Strong score.
Fucking fantastic work. Heal up, Sandman.
Yeah, get well soon.
Okay, moving from precision engineering to artistic expression. Let's give some love to a master craftsman. His work just blows your fucking mind.
Oh, yeah. Who's this?
Mr. Pay-Per-View. He pulled this one out today. Showed off a custom pick he made as a break from the hell that is shaping G10 material.
Ah, G10. Yeah, that stuff is tough. Fiberglass laminate, right? Strong, durable.
But a real pain in the ass to shape. Produces that fine itchy dust.
Yeah, not fun to work with. So what did the pick look like?
Holy shit. It is a wicked-looking sumbitch.
Well,
Seriously, this thing looks like it was forged by elves in some magical lock-picking realm.
wow, like fantasy level stuff.
Totally.
Yeah.
The community reaction was immediate, just magical. Comments like, "Worthy of Ollivanders.
Uh-huh, like a wand.
You're a wizard." And the wand chooses the wizard Harry. Just flooded in.
That's brilliant.
Someone even joked about naming it Alohomora for a +1 lock-picking skill boost.
Perfect. It really must look special. It highlights how the aesthetics of a tool can elevate the whole experience, right? It's not just function, it's the connection to the tool, the craft, the personal expression.
Right.
It shows the artistic side of Locksport.
Totally. Tools become art.
Mm-hmm.
And Mount 1M and 1T recognized Mr. Pay-Per-View's work immediately, called it beautiful aura.
Yeah, Mick knows his custom makers.
Said he brags about him as a custom pick maker. Even offered to feature Mr. Pay-Per-View's work on his YouTube channel to introduce his noobs to fellow pickers.
That's awesome community support. Real respect for the skill.
It's the epitome of it. It's a work of art. Makes you just want to go pick something holding it.
Yeah, the key takeaway here is that custom tool making isn't just utility, it's passion, pushing boundaries, creating something unique that inspires everyone.
Exactly. So for crafting a custom pick so unique and enchanting it looks like it belongs in a magical realm, Mr. Pay-Per-View gets a solid $93.
And $93. Nice. Pure wizardry.
Pure wizardry, my friend. Speaking of artistry and dedication, Modifox89, you magnificent bastard.
Huh? What did Monty Fox do?
He posted about his personal Yale rebuild completed. A vintage Yale he's affectionately named Rose Nightingale.
Rose Nightingale. Okay.
This isn't just a pick, it's a goddamn work of art and a testament to perseverance. Next level dedication, folks, taking something utterly broken and transforming it.
Into a masterpiece. It sounds like a true labor of love, a masterclass in lock restoration.
Totally. He got this vintage Yale as a birthday gift, no key.
Yeah.
And it was so cred-filled, he couldn't pick or rake it open.
Despite cleaning and lubing.
Tried everything. He resorted to destructive means, bumping, hammer blows, 2 bump keys, just to get the damn thing open.
Wow. Had to force it. Sometimes that's the only way, and you learn a lot doing it. What did he find inside?
Get this, threaded key and driver pins. Unique for a Yale, right?
Threaded pins and a Yale.
And-
Interesting.
And a goofy biting, low in the rear, high in the front, challenging internal setup.
Yeah, that sounds tricky.
But here's where it gets really interesting. He meticulously cleaned the internals. Then, full rebuild.
Okay. Making new parts.
Made new key pins to match the original's look. Cut a new key with a new biting. And get this, he found he had to countercut the key blade where the pins ride
Countercut the blade, why?
to prevent pins from lifting above the shear line as the key turned. A critical detail, easily overlooked.
Ah, smart. Precision work.
Replaced a driver pin, only 4 original pins left. But the real artistry was the bodywork.
What do you do with the body?
Drove out the original pins holding it together, created new ones at exactly 3.09 millimeter. The bores were slightly smaller, needed precision, froze the new pins.
Froze them. For assembly. Shrink fit.
Yep. Used a vise to press them in, then extensive polishing, filing, sanding. An hour on a lathe with a buffing wheel.
An hour buffing. Wow.
Finished with simichrome and a microfiber cloth. This isn't just a picker. This man's a fucking artisan.
Seriously. Sounds incredible. He must have learned a ton.
Oh, yeah. Lathe work, fine polishing, even impressioning marking a blank key to find pin positions during the project. Expanded his skills like crazy.
Yeah, that deep dive into the mechanics, deconstructing, and rebuilding, it gives you an unparalleled understanding. Transforms a picker into a real artisan.
He highly recommends everyone bust down a lock like this to deepen their understanding. Don't just rely on a locksmith.
Good advice. Get your hands dirty.
He thanked a Blue Scooby Wagon and the LPU community for their support too. Shows that collaborative spirit.
Always helps to have a community backup on ambitious projects.
And this wasn't even a challenge lock, just a personal goal. Now it sits proudly on his shelf.
A testament to his craft and persistence. That's awesome. The key insight really is that deep engagement, even through deconstruction, provides incredible skill development.
For sure. So for the incredible dedication, the sheer craftsmanship, turning a busted vintage lock into a museum-quality piece, Montefox 89 and his Rose Nightingale get a solid $97.
Wait, $7. Well-deserved. Absolutely stunning work.
Absolutely. Now, you don't always need a fucking lathe or custom G10 to be ingenious, right?
True. Sometimes simple is best.
Let's talk about some DIY genius. Embodies that spirit of making something awesome from damn near nothing. So Printerism on Reddit shared their cheap and wonderful handles.
Oh, yeah. What are they made from?
Get this. Silicone straws they found at a clearance store.
Silicone straws? No way.
This is the kind of cheap, practical shit we love to see. Why buy when you can scrounge for gold?
Haha, absolutely. What were the specs? Did they mention sizes?
Yeah, specified inner diameter about 0.5 millimeter, outer 0.6 millimeters.
Hold on, half a millimeter. That sounds incredibly thin for straw. Typo, maybe?
Probably. A kind Redditor, Jets, helped clarify, likely meant 5 millimeter inner, 6 millimeter outer.
Ah, 5 and 6 mil. That makes more sense. Material thickness, 1 millimeter.
Yeah.
Self-prism confirmed.
And the beauty is the comfort, the super low cost, and they're transparent.
Transparency is cool. Mountain 1 and 1 Blick K pointed that out, right?
Right.
How clever and accessible it is.
Yep. And Soprism confirmed, from their modest level of picking, it doesn't significantly mess with feedback.
That's the main worry with softer handles. But if it works, it works.
Totally.
Right.
This is the ultimate work smarter, not harder move. Why spend a fortune when a silicone straw does the trick?
Resourceful.
And he even pointed out their multi-purpose. Good for filling wall holes with sealant.
Haha, bonus use. That's peak lockpicker ingenuity, making something awesome from nothing.
Finding gold in the clearance aisle. Special skill. The key insight here is that effective tools don't always need a high price tag. Community-driven, accessible solutions can be just as functional. Good enough can be great, right?
Especially when it sparks creativity and solves a problem on a budget.
For being a clever son of a bitch and sharing such an ingenious, cheap, effective solution, Soprism's silicone straw handles are worth a solid $45.
$45. Nice. Every penny saved is a lock bought.
You got it. All right, let's shift gears from making tools to wielding them. Because sometimes you just got to declare war on a piece of metal.
Uh-huh. Okay, who's going to war?
And that's a goddamn battle. GDK posted, "I've won my war against the ASA 600.
Oh, the ASA 600. Yeah, that's a serious lock. Declaring war sounds about right.
War, not just a pick. This is where it gets real, folks, when you're literally fighting metal and winning that shit.
The ASA 600 is definitely a formidable opponent, especially with those unique gin spools.
Gin spools, explain those again. They're not like normal spools, right?
Not at all. Normal spools give you that clear false set, that counter-rotation feel. With gin spools, the chamber is milled out at the top.
Okay.
So the gin spool kind of locks in place, provides virtually no counter-rotation during a false set, makes it incredibly hard to identify and manipulate.
Sneaky bastards. How'd GDK beat it?
He explained using a float picking setup, 2 tensioners and a rubber band.
Float picking to get manual counter rotation.
Exactly. A technique he remembered seeing but only truly understood its purpose when tackling these specific gin spools.
Yeah.
Had to learn what to feel for. Crucial for his first gin spool lock.
Wow, advanced stuff.
And there are other challenges too. Master wafers.
Ah, the thin spacers for multiple Ps.
Right. They cause pins to set randomly, adding unpredictability. Plus, he dealt with barrels or tapers on the pins.
Making them drop down easily.
Yeah, often feels like no progress even when a pin is set. Blue Scooby Wagon actually suggested the Goal S and P locks as a good intro to gins.
Right, start easier before the ASS 600 beast.
Definitely.
And the community reaction. Impressed.
Yeah.
Hilarious.
Both, as usual. Dangerous VP warned him, now you've offended it and its whole family. Expect the 700 to be ready for you, lol.
Uh-huh. Perfect.
Another commented, we are a breed that is truly a gluten for punishment.
Accurate. We love the pain.
Yeah.
GDK uses a good vice too, right?
Yeah. But mentioned using a Chuck Vice he got from 44 Delta. Shows commitment to serious, stable picking.
This is high-level frustrating, but damn, that win must feel good.
Oh, yeah. That click after a war like that.
Yeah.
Pure ecstasy. The key insight is that high-security locks often demand specialized tools, advanced techniques like float picking, and a deep understanding of unique elements like gin spools.
Transforms picking into a strategic battle.
Exactly. So, for waging and winning such an epic war against the beastly Assay 600, employing advanced techniques and being a true gluten for punishment, GDK gets a full $100.
$100. Hell yeah. Heard every damn bit of that.
Absolutely.
Okay, now from Swedish engineering hell, let's head to the land of the rising sun. Georgia Jim.
Georgia Jim, what did he tackle?
He bravely took on an Alpha Frost, high pin count lock from Japan.
Alpha Frost. Don't know that one well. High pin count, you say?
This isn't just a lock, you sons of bitches. It's a goddamn puzzle.
16 pins, 3 rows.
16 pins. Wow, how are they arranged?
6, 6, and 4. It's a full-scale assault, not just a casual pick. Yeah, that's complex. Where'd he get it?
From side picks. Jim noted they're super hard to get now because of extra shipping costs. Makes it a rare bird in the community.
Okay, a rare beast. How do you approach it?
Started with some cheap Chinese flags, those thin tools for dimple locks, then swapped to a cab pick.
Cat pick. Which one?
Mentioned models 3, 4, and 5. Varying reach and angle to navigate tight keyways. He pointed out the shutter on the front, too.
Shutter. Had to hold it open.
Yep, manually. Added difficulty. And he observed a max lift on one of the top pins.
Max lift. Deep cut. Makes things tricky. Did he get it?
He did.
Yep.
Successfully picked it. Got a false set along the way, too.
Nice. Beating 16 pins on a shutter. Impressive.
But what really shows Jim's respect for the craft and the community, you beautiful bastards,
Yeah.
he explicitly stated he wouldn't cut the lock open because it wasn't his and it was too rare to replace easily.
That's real class. Especially for content creators, the temptation to gut is strong.
Totally. Most would rip that sucker open for views. Jim held back. True respect for the gear and its owner.
That's admirable. The key takeaway there is that blend of high-level skill, ethical consideration for rare gear, and recognizing some locks are more than just challenges. They're history.
Exactly. For tackling such a high pin count Japanese monster with skill and showing admirable respect for borrowed gear, Georgia Jim and that Alpha Frost get a respectable $88.
$88. Well done, sir.
Well done. Okay, let's wrap up this segment of epic battles with a truly relatable struggle.
Who's struggling now?
Sufficient Prompt 888 posted, "This damn thing has been kicking my ass for 2 days at work. This is what I get for putting the French stickers in it."
Ha ha, blaming the stickers. Oh man, must be a tough lock. What was it?
You know it's bad when you resort to blaming the stickers. You absolute unit of frustration. We've all been there.
Totally. What lock was giving him sticker-related grief?
The notorious Master 410 LO2.
The 410 LO2, lockout to goat. Yeah, those can be brutal. And surprisingly inconsistent.
Exactly. He has 8 of them. 6 are picked, but he said 2 are much more difficult than the other 4, and one older model is tough AF.
Yep, that sounds like 410s. What challenges did he identify?
The usual suspects. 1 or 2 full lift or 0 lift pins, pins dropping, setting others inadvertently, and particularly spool pins with shoulders sitting right at the shear line.
Ugh, spools right at the shear. Kills your false set, makes manipulation incredibly tricky.
Exactly. Prevents a clear false set. Max lift pin 5s are also a common culprit, demanding extreme precision.
Mans32 commented on that too, right? How different they can be and the pain of spools at the shear. The insight really is that surprising inconsistency, even within one model, forces you to adapt.
No kidding. And the community. They had a field day with the French stickers comment, of course.
Oh, I bet. What did they say?
Mount 1N M1 Hay chimed in with Jolie. Lockspaz made a hilarious joke about the French surrendering,
Oh, no.
then clarified with a laugh, "It's Quebecois. They never give up."
Ah, Quebecois. Nice save.
His 3H N3 piled on, saying, "I put Spanish on mine. Maybe that's why he called me a puto every time I had to reset."
Haha. A linguistic lock-picking war. That's brilliant. When a lock gets so frustrating, you start assigning it nationalities.
We get it, buddy. We totally get it. For fighting the good fight against a stubborn Master 410 L2 and providing us with endless laughter and relatable struggles, Sufficient Prompt 888 gets a respectable $86.
$86. Keep blaming those damn stickers, buddy.
Keep blaming the stickers. But hey, not all battles are against high-sec monsters or cursed elotists. Sometimes the triumph is just the breakthrough.
Yeah, that moment, a new belt is in reach.
Here's where it gets really interesting. Let's celebrate a win. Putin posted, "First green belt euphoria has set in."
Woo! Green belt. That's a great milestone.
This is what we live for, right? That pure, unadulterated joy of conquering a lock, hitting a new belt.
Yeah.
That feeling when the core turns, better than a goddamn raise.
Absolutely. How'd they do it? Did they share their strategy?
Yeah, and it's a fantastic learning method. They were struggling for days with their submission lock, so they progressively pinned it.
Ah, progressive pinning. Smart move. Explain that.
Means they started with only a few pins, serrated pins in positions 1, 2, and 3, mastered those. Then gradually added more spool pins in 4 and 5 until the lock was fully pinned.
Breaks the challenge down into smaller, manageable steps. Makes it easier to understand the feedback from each pin. Really effective.
Totally. Led to their successful open. Now they're prepping their video for belt submission, the final step for that green belt from LPU.
Awesome. Community must have been stoked.
Oh yeah, showered with congrats. Woo! Congratulations and good work, Puddington. Mountain 1 and M1C has said, that first green belt lock is always amazing. Nice job on the gut, too. Looks like your skills are really coming along. This is where all the fun really starts.
Mick's right. Green belt opens up a lot of fun locks.
And Puddington isn't stopping. Already on their second AL1100
Finger 1100, yeah.
and first Master 410 El Oto. Relentless drive after a big win. No rest for the wicked.
That's the spirit.
And a funny note from Pete Repeat about their foot-long Sparrow beginner pick. Puddington swore it was standard proving. Even pros have fun with exaggeration.
Haha, love it. The key insight there is the power of progressive pinning. Systematic learning, building muscle memory, turning daunting challenges into achievable milestones.
Definitely. For that epic achievement, the smart progressive pinning, the sheer joy of it all, Puddington earns a solid $80.
$80. Welcome to the Green Belt Club, you champion.
Welcome. And sometimes the biggest battles are, well, the ones with yourself. The mental game.
Ah, the internal struggle.
This one hits home for a lot of us. The governor posted, dude, this lock-picking stuff is way tougher than I gave it credit for.
Oh, yeah, we've all been there, underestimating it at first.
He's getting his ass handed to him by a warded lock, realizing this shit requires serious fine motor skills. Welcome to the show, brother.
A warded lock. Yeah, they seem simple but can be tricky. It's like trying to thread a needle while drunk sometimes.
But with more tiny bits of metal and way more swearing. His post resonated deeply, right? How easily you can underestimate the craft.
Totally. Especially with locks that look simple. He couldn't even get a skeleton key to work, despite understanding the concept of warding the internal obstructions.
And his practice lock didn't help.
Said his covert instruments practice lock was good, but didn't really prepare him for the feel of real metal locks. Stiff springs, different tolerances, highlights the importance of real-world experience.
True. Community rallied, though.
Oh, yeah, in true supportive fashion. Reminders like, you'll get it, we've all been there, and it just takes practice and patience. Someone even shared an Abe Lincoln quote, don't give up, persevere to endeavor.
Nice. Any good tips shared?
Lots of advice. Some said warded locks can open with just the last flat on the tip of the pick or by grinding a key, but Georgia Jim chimed in with pure gold.
Yeah. What was Jim's tip?
Yeah.
Said, pull on the shackle while turning the key in both directions. When you twist, you should feel the actuator get a little springy, then turn the other direction.
Ah, feeling for that springiness.
If it's so stiff it feels like you're going to bend your pick, you're most likely trying to turn warding. The warded pick shouldn't need more force than the actual key.
Crucial. It ain't about brute force, you clumsy bastards. Finesse over force.
Exactly. And 404 Delta added a tip about Master No 22s possibly having dual actuators, suggesting tensioning the shackle to find them.
Good info. Shows how the community supports newcomers navigating that learning curve. The key insight is that everyone faces humbling moments, and that shared knowledge is invaluable. Patience and subtle feedback are key.
For sure. For that honest, humbling moment and the fantastic community support that followed, the governor gets $50.
$50. Keep at it, you'll get that satisfying click. It'll be worth all the frustration.
It will. And finally, in this segment, we've got S3H0RN3 from Reddit. Update on their first challenge lock build.
Ooh, a challenge lock build. Love these. Community reaction good.
Oh, yeah. Says it all. Gorgeous work, dude. Calm down, Satan. Holy moly, this looks mean. And the best one, I hope it's a real bastard.
Haha. That's the spirit. Gotta love the diabolical creation process.
That's the spirit right there, you diabolical son of a bitch. We love seeing folks pour their dark, twisted hearts into these things.
So S3H0R3 finished a whole set, moving into testing now.
Yep, testing phase, where the real fun, or agony, begins for future pickers. Mentioned adding master pins to match original height because the original bottoms were tall, like a stack of 4.
Okay, matching heights. Any concerns about accidental shear lines?
Yeah, some discussion and comments from Rabbi Picker 87. Worried the 7 pins plus master pins might create a second shear line, make it easier.
Right, unintended consequences.
But S3H0RN3 clarified, none of the master pins reach the shear line, so it shouldn't. That attention to detail is crucial in CL design, right? Ensuring intended difficulty.
Absolutely. Building challenge locks is a fantastic way to deepen your understanding of mechanics and security design.
But the real kicker here is S3H0RN3's attitude. I have no idea what I'm doing, but I'm having a ton of fun with it.
Uh-huh. That's honestly the best part sometimes. Just jumping in.
And that, my friends, is what it's all about. Just getting in there, fucking around, enjoying the ride, regardless of the chaos unleashed on future pickers.
The community loved that attitude too, right?
Yeah, totally. Comments like, fun. That's really what it's all about again. Well done. And it makes it even more fun when the community cheers you along.
Oh,
That shared joy in the diabolical.
you love to see it. The key insight is that spirit of experimentation, that willingness to just fuck around and find out, is central to learning and contributing, whether picking or building.
Exactly. For that kind of beautiful, diabolical craftsmanship and pure, unadulterated joy in the hobby, S380RN3 gets a solid $75.
$75. Hope that bastard treats you right. Or rather, treats the next picker wrong.
Exactly. All right, let's unpack this next segment, the educator's corner and DIY spirit.
Okay, education and DIY.
And when it comes to education and that true DIY spirit, one name always rises to the top.
Let me guess. Rinsmith.
Our badass from the UK,
Oh.
Runesmith, with a video titled, Is the City Rake Dead? What this lockpick is still good for.
Ugh, the city rake debate. Classic.
And the answer, my friends, is a resounding FCKNO. Runesmith always brings the real talk, no bullshit.
He really does.
Seriously, Runesmith, our badass from the UK, is a national treasure. We truly appreciate him. Consistently shares wisdom, techniques, without being a fucking shill.
Yeah, he's all about the community and the knowledge. It's fantastic. We appreciate the hell out of him.
We do. So, the City Rake, it's fallen out of fashion.
Runesmith acknowledges that, yeah, it has somewhat, largely due to locks improving, better keys, biddings, more security pins everywhere.
Right. People reach for fancier rakes now.
Many modern pickers opt for more advanced ones, wave rakes, half diamonds, triple peak Bogotas. However, Runesmith strongly argues the humble city rake is still highly effective.
For what kind of locks?
Low pin count, low quality, older locks makes it a valuable tool if you encounter those often. Provides a quick entry method that shouldn't be overlooked.
So don't throw it out yet.
His emphasis is on understanding the fundamental utility of tools, even seemingly outdated ones.
And this isn't some fucking shill trying to sell you a new gadget. It's pure, unadulterated knowledge from a picker who knows his shit.
Exactly. Did he demonstrate it?
Oh, yeah. Showed its effectiveness by quickly opening a variety of locks. One with a difficult binding core, several Master 140s in seconds.
Master 140s, yeah. Good target for a city rake.
An older 5-pin rim cylinder. Even a lock with security pins and a tighter keyway.
Wow, even with security pins, how does he reckon it works?
His theory is simple. The city rake simulates various key biddings with its in and out scrubbing motion. Apply light tension, pins stay in place. He proved that old dog can definitely still bark.
Sometimes louder than the new pups. The key insight here is that foundational tools, understood and applied correctly, retain their efficacy. Deep knowledge of fundamentals is often more valuable than chasing the latest gear.
Absolutely. For resurrecting a classic, proving its enduring utility, and consistently sharing authentic, no-bullshit knowledge, Runesmith gets a solid $90.
$90. He's a legend. Simple as that.
Simple as that.
Huh.
And our badass from the UK, Runesmith, is back again. Another brilliant video.
What is this one?
Lockpicking. How to make cheap or free emergency lockpicks from a wiper insert.
Ah, wiper insert picks. MacGyver-level stuff. Love it.
This is some straight-up MacGyver shit, and it's fucking awesome. Making something from damn near nothing. Seriously, Runesmith, our badass from the UK, national treasure, teaches you how to get into locks without being a fucking shill.
Always about sharing knowledge for the community, not profit. We love this man.
We do. So how do you make them?
Demonstrated making functional picks using minimal, often cheap tools. Simple multi-tool rotary tool makes it accessible for anyone.
Nice. Safety first, though, right?
Absolutely stressed safety, full face mask, filter, eye protection, and using water to keep the metal cool.
Why the water? to preserve the temper.
Exactly. Critical step, often overlooked in DIY pick making, ensures the metal retains springiness, doesn't get brittle.
Smart. What kind of picks did he make?
Focused on versatile profiles. A mini triple peak Bogota style and a half diamond. Emphasize the half diamond as most versatile for a wide range of locks.
Half diamond, yeah, classic all-rounder. Pin tumblers, even some dimples.
He showed the whole gritty process, shaping with a Dremel, thinning the shank, smoothing edges with a sanding barrel and needle file.
Even made tensioners.
From the same material, yeah. Then tested them on a cheap rim cylinder. Proved these makeshift tools work an absolute treat.
That's awesome. Practical DIY knowledge. Empowers everyone, noobs to old pros. Be prepared.
Exactly. Who needs a fancy custom set when you can forge your own destiny from a damn windshield wiper? That's the spirit.
That's the spirit.
Oh.
He even plans to polish them up later, more than I do for emergency picks.
Yeah. The key insight is that sheer resourcefulness inherent in Locksport. Functional tools from ubiquitous discarded materials foster self-reliance, creative problem-solving.
Totally. For empowering us all to be prepared with functional, versatile, concealable emergency picks, Roomsmith's Guide gets a solid $98.
$98. Pure, unadulterated ingenuity.
Pure ingenuity. And guess what? One more from Roomsmith, our badass from the UK.
He's been busy. What now? Back to basic.
Exactly. Teaching how to pick your first lock. 4 easy methods. Even if you're seasoned, sometimes you got to go back to the damn basics, right?
Absolutely. Reinforce the fundamentals, like relearning to tie your shoes.
With more swearing and fewer laces. And once again, Runesmith, our badass from the UK, provides invaluable guidance. True educator, always giving back, never a fucking shill. Foundational knowledge builds real pickers.
Couldn't agree more. What did he cover?
Fundamental tools for beginners. Hooks start with the shortest flat style, he advises. Various rakes.
Yeah.
City, snake, wave, triple peak, Bogota.
Good range. Tensioners.
Emphasized good flat bar tensioners, preferably without twists for better feedback. And crucially, ditch the clear plastic practice locks.
Yes. Thank you, Runesmith. They don't simulate real metal locks well, lead to bad habits, false sense of security.
Totally. Suggest starting with community-recommended real locks, certain master locks, other easy models.
Good advice. What were the 4 methods?
First, scrubbing with a rake. Feather touch tension, forward back motion, gradually increase pressure if needed. Second, rocking with a rake. Simulate key bitting, gentle in-out motion, careful not to overset.
Okay. 2 raking techniques. Then SBP.
Yep. 2 methods for single pin picking. SBP, deliberate manipulation of individual pins. Method 1, top a keyway tensioner. Feel for springy or binding pins. Give them a slight tap.
Find the binder. Set it.
Method 2 uses a speed bump technique.
Yeah.
Drag pick over all pins to find the highest binder. Set that one.
Interesting variation. And the core principle.
Stressed it hard. You should never feel like you're forcing your pick or your tensioner. Critical, no matter your skill level.
Absolutely paramount. It's all about finesse, you ham-fisted bastards, not brute force.
Exactly. The key insight is mastering foundational techniques, understanding nuanced feedback, rather than relying on force or complex tools. That's the path to proficiency.
Well said. For expertly guiding beginners and offering a valuable refresher for everyone, Runesmith's fundamental picking methods earn another $90.
$90. Never stop learning, you beautiful bastards.
Never stop.
Okay, this next one. Classic finder's keeper's tale, lock-picking twist. Taylor Bully posted, Motherload.
Motherload, what did they find?
Found a pile of street sweeper bristles on a run. If you know, you know, right?
Oh yeah, street sweeper bristles, free fucking gold, you cheap bastards. Urban treasure hunt for pick makers.
Totally. Along with old windshield wiper blades, considered some of the best free sources for high-quality homemade lockpick metal.
What thickness are they usually? Around .030, like commercial wiper inserts?
Yep, about that. Ideal for crafting custom picks or tension wrenches, though there's debate about softness, right?
Yeah, some find them prone to bending, others like the flexibility, highlights that ongoing community discussion about material properties and performance.
Taylor Bully noted that, yeah, some find them soft, prone to bending, but they really reward good technique.
Meaning a light touch, precise manipulation makes them work fine.
Exactly. Others, like Stupefactionist, find the flex makes them great for tension wrenches. That springiness can be an advantage. It's all about what you make of it.
True. Community reaction must have been good.
Pure gold comments. What a score. Heck of a find. Even nostalgic stories. Frosty's Snow Dude picked a simple 3-pin lock with them at 9 years old.
Wow. Imagine that first open with something found on the side of the road. The key insight here is that enduring appeal of improvisation, discovering hidden value in everyday objects. That DIY ethic runs deep.
It really does. For spotting that motherlode of free material, reminding us the best tools can sometimes be found roadside. Taylor Bully earns a solid $85.
$85. Never underestimate a good gutter treasure hunt.
Never. All right, let's unpack this next segment. Broader lifestyle, community spirit, global connections. What makes Locksport so damn special?
Okay. Beyond the core mechanics.
Get ready for some animal-related chaos first.
Uh-oh. Pet problems.
Tired Cheese Fiend posted about catastrophic destruction. His mail call post for a new dimple green to purple set from LPB, utterly annihilated by his cat, Lord Jasper.
Lord Jasper! Haha, what happened?
Apparently, the furry overlord decided he was being ignored, jumped on the dimple locks, and I quote, not a euphemism, and pushed everything else off the table.
Oh my god. Typical cat bullshit. They own us, don't they? The furry overlords.
They really do. This post perfectly captures the joys and frustrations of being a lockpicker with pets. Universally relatable.
Community must have found it hilarious.
Oh, yeah. Someone asked catastrophic destruction or a new pick profile kitty claw. Another chimed in, Khajiit has picks if you have wares to trade. Super cute, fluffy one.
Referencing Elder Scrolls.
Haha, perfect. Tired Cheese Fiend said the cat knows it steals focus from worship, right?
Oh.
Tries to bite the picks.
Yep. Descent marked them. Obsessed. But amidst the feline carnage, he shared good info too.
Oh, yeah? Like what?
Loves his LLT Pix Lock Lab tools, specifically the Typing Hook Set Pro. Primarily uses the scimitar and teardrop from that set.
Why though? Comfort, good feedback, solid kit overall. Also mentioned his Blue Belt application is in. Looking forward to chilling and learning dimple picking with that new LPB set.
Nice. And his pro tip, born from chaos.
Shut pets out when gutting locks. He tried this midway through me gutting something the other day and it was nearly chaos.
Wise words. Don't want a rogue cat paw scattering pins everywhere. Nightmare fuel.
For damn sure.
Yeah.
The key insight. Locksport lifestyle isn't just locks. It's navigating everyday chaos alongside your passion, finding humor and shared experience in unexpected challenges, like cats.
Definitely. For sharing the pain, the humor, solid pick advice, Tired Cheese Fiend and Lord Jasper for the review get $60.
$60. Pay attention to your damn cat or your picks pay the price.
True that.
Okay, so you picked it, you opened it, now you got to display that trophy.
Right. Show off the spoils.
Wild Billiam on Reddit showed off some cool lock displays from custom engraved prints on Etsy for American 1100s and Asa twins.
Ah, nice. A proper display. Flexing with style and grace. No more dusty drawers for hard-won locks.
Exactly. And these are more than just pretty stands, right? They memorialize the achievement.
Yeah, Wild Billiam bought a second American 1100 because his first had a shackle too long for the display. So he took the core out of the first to memorialize its contribution. Gave it a place of honor.
That's dedication. The display is versatile.
Yep. 6 pin slots, open area around the keyhead. Suitable for S1100s, even 410 cores, which he loves for the challenge. They even double as pencil or pick holders. Practical, too.
Nice touch. Mount 1M1A was supportive.
Always. Gave him props, hinted at using these for future giveaways, said he buys 2 of all prizes to ensure he'd want them himself. Great blend of generosity and personal interest.
That's awesome. But Wild Billiam isn't stopping there, you ambitious son of a bitch.
Oh, what's he planning?
Getting into CAD computer-aided design. Plans to invest in a 3D printer by 2026 to test his own designs.
Wow. Designing his own stuff? Like what?
Including a custom version of the Chuck Weiss.
Yeah.
That's the forward-thinking DIY spirit we love. Not just buying, creating tools for his creations.
That's taking the hobby to the next level. Any design ideas mentioned?
Thought about reducing pin slots to 5 in future designs, rounding some hard edges for aesthetics. Constantly improving. The key insight is how celebrating achievements, embracing tech like 3D printing, and actively contributing to tool design elevates the experience beyond just picking, fosters innovation, and shared pride.
Well said. For celebrating his picks with flair, inspiring us with CAD ambitions, Wild Billiam and his cool lock displays get a respectable $70.
$70. A pick deserves its throne.
It does indeed.
Now, after a long week of work, what's better than a dedicated space to pick some damn locks?
Nothing beats a good picking station.
Rev Chewy spent his Labor Day weekend on a Labor Day weekend project, setting up an absolutely epic lock-picking work area.
Oh, nice. A proper sanctuary for the obsession. What did he set up?
Splurged on a sit-stand desk, a large 2x4 more pegboard with accessories, and a 42-inch bright lamp that clamps to the desk.
Sweet setup. That kind of investment in a proper workspace is crucial, right? For focus, productivity.
Totally. Better organization. Illumination key for detailed work like gutting and pinning. He even had to empty a whole bookcase to make room. Shows dedication when the hobby takes over.
Haha, yep. A well-organized, well-lit space reduces frustration, improves quality of work.
Community loved it, I bet.
Oh, yeah. Fire setup, so nice setup. You give me inspiration.
Oh, yeah.
And of course, some humor. A random gluten-free locks sticker on his desk.
Gluten-free locks, where'd that come from?
He admitted he had no idea. Just adds to the general Locksport weirdness we love. Proudly added stickers from Sparrow's, Jimmy Long's, You the Real D-Mac 2, showcasing his brands.
Nice. And he compared the setup fun to a French drain.
Haha, yeah. Said, I definitely had more fun than you. Damn right he did. French drains are for suckers, Lock Labs are for champions.
True that debt. The key insight. A dedicated, organized, ergonomic workspace isn't just luxury. It's a fundamental investment. Enhances focus, reduces strain, elevates enjoyment and productivity for serious enthusiasts.
Couldn't agree more. For creating such an awesome, dedicated Lock Lab that inspires us all, Rev Chewy gets $78.
$78. A true haven for lock-picking addiction.
A worthy haven.
Now talk about an adventure, you global lock fiends. Spider Crane J posted.
Yeah. Where was he?
Found a locksmith cart in Vietnam. A cool glimpse into Locksport in another country.
Wow, Vietnam. Did he get details?
The lady said he is at job, but still let him take a peek at the setup. Amazing to see our obsession cross borders.
That's awesome. Community speculate about prices? Rabbi Picker 87.
Yep. Rabbi Picker 87 immediately speculated dirt cheap. Spider Crane J responded, probably get 2 for $1.
2 for $1. Makes a picker's heart sing. Highlights those global disparities in cost and availability.
Totally. S380RN3 even asked if he could pick up some scone and Y120 locks.
And did Spider Crane J offer?
Generously offered to do it. Asked only that the kindness be passed along. No charge beyond shipping. True community spirit. Selfless sharing and connection.
That's fantastic. Mountain One and M1K encouraged using a hashtag, right?
Yeah, encouraged using hashtag LockPickerOnTour to share travel-related finds locksmith shops, cool locks, connecting us global lock fiends, showing that universal appeal.
Great idea. What an awesome way to share the lock love. Reminds you no matter where you are, there's always a lock to pick or a cart to drool over.
Exactly. The key insight. Locksport is truly global. Transcends borders, languages, fosters incredible generosity and connection among enthusiasts worldwide.
Beautifully put, for bringing us a slice of international Locksport life, showing incredible community generosity. Spider Crane J gets $65.
$65. You're a true Locksport ambassador, my friend.
Indeed he is.
Okay, next up, Nick from NICVT Locks. Tackling the Kale Kill It 164 GNC.
Ah, the Kale Kill It. Blue belt lock, right. Tricky one.
Yep. And apparently suffering from an identity crisis, says 6 pins but only has 5.
Haha. Classic manufacturer shenanigans. Trying to make you think you're getting more, the sneaky bastard.
Right. Nick detailed the specs. 3 standard pins, 2 spool pins, combined with a super tight keyway.
That combo security pins restrictive keyway, that's what bumps it to blue belt. Without those, probably green or orange.
Makes sense. He had to be strategic with tensioners.
Yeah. Used either a 30 thou bottom of keyway tensioner, picking carefully off the wording,
Okay.
or a very specific 25 thou top of keyway turner from Covert Instruments.
Yeah.
Nothing else would fit the tight keyway.
Wow. Precision needed. And he's turning it into a challenge lock.
Mentioned that plan, yeah.
Yeah.
Dubbing it a Jekyll and Hyde type project. Explains why he didn't cut it open, preserving it to torment others later.
Evil genius. Gotta respect it. He walked through the gutting, too.
Yep. Explained why his pinning shoe couldn't fit due to the tight keyway. Used segmented followers instead, handy tool when traditional shoes fail.
Segmented followers. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Laid out the pins.
Carefully. Showed the 3 standards, 2 spools. Noted slight beveling on the top of the standard pins, which can also affect feedback.
Little details matter. And he wrapped up with a wholesome message.
Yeah, really nice touch amidst the chaos. If nobody told you, you matter, you're important, and I'm glad you're here.
Oh, that's a good dude right there. Even if he is building a Jekyll and Hyde monster lock.
Exactly. The key insight is how tight tolerances and strategic security pin placement dramatically increase difficulty, pushes pickers to master precision tensioning manipulation, and highlights that community blend of diabolical challenge creation and genuine human connection.
Well put. For expertly navigating that tight keyway, those spool pins on a blue belt lock, PLOS planning to unleash a Jekyll and Hyde challenge. NICVT locks gets $82.
$82. And maybe an extra 10 for the wholesome sign-off.
The extra 10 for being a good dude. Okay, let's unpack this. The ever-expanding universe of Locksport communities.
Ooh, hangouts.
Boss 3020 and his crew launched a new Discord server called the Dog Pack.
The Dog Pack. Okay. Another watering hole for us to congregate and talk shit about locks.
You can never have too many places. Mountain 1, M1TK, DBK. Keep man 2. They designed the Dog Pack to be more intimate, organized, supportive, like a community college experience.
A deliberate contrast to some larger, wilder groups out there.
Exactly. Stated goals are clear. Share knowledge without the clutter of bigger platforms. Celebrate accomplishments. First opens to 100th opens. Trade ideas, techniques respectfully. Foster mutual support as friends and pickers.
Shows the diverse needs within our community for different types of online spaces.
Totally. And it's not meant to replace the existing giants, LPU Reddit, LPU Discord, Broke University, Lady Locks.
Just another option.
Meant to be another tool in your tool roll, an additional resource for connecting. The more places we have to geek out, the better, right?
Variety is the spice of life. And in Locksport, variety means more knowledge shared, more locks picked, more good times.
Couldn't have said it better. The key insight: hobby growth needs diverse community spaces. Different environments for learning, sharing, connecting, ensures a place for every type of picker to thrive.
Well said. For building a new, focused community space to foster learning and connection, the Dog Pack gets $72.
$72.
Yeah.
More places to talk about our obsession is always a good thing.
Always.
Phew. What a wild ride this week in Locksport has been.
Seriously, covered a lot of ground.
From busted jaws and feline overlords to wizard picks, global locksmiths, epic battles against gin spools, we've seen it all. Our theme, another day, another dollar, truly reminds us why we do this, doesn't it? To escape the grind, find some pure, unadulterated joy in a hobby that genuinely challenges the mind, demands precision.
It really does. It's about that sweet, sweet click that makes the daily bullshit just melt away for a bit.
Totally.
And the community's ingenuity, perseverance, humor, it shines through every single post and video we cover today.
It really does.
It's about that satisfying click, yeah, but also the continuous learning process, the camaraderie that builds, even when you're battling a stubborn 410 or a 16-pin beast from Japan.
Right. It's shared struggle sometimes.
This is more than just a hobby. It's a passion that connects us all. Gives us a place to be ourselves, maybe be a little unhinged.
Just a little.
And push our skills to new limits. It's about that journey of constant discovery, the satisfaction of mastering a hidden world.
Well said. So you working men and women out there, you learners, you curious bastards, what's your next lock going to be? The one you unwind with after a long day?
Yeah, what little piece of metal is going to make you forget all about those damn dollars, even for just a minute?
Don't be a stranger. Tell us what you're picking, what you're learning, or what new contraption your cat just reviewed for you.
Haha, yeah, share the cat reviews too.
Until next time, keep your picks sharp, your tension light, and your frustration.
So, mostly contained.
Mostly. Catch you on the flip side.